Evening everybody, Rich here, back for part 9 of this SS Bremen tutorial. Today's focus will be the platform in front of funnel number 1, the platform between funnel number 1 and funnel number 2, which will also have an aeroplane on it, stairs, vents, and any other details that I can think of during the process of this video. I've got a long list here, but I can't list it all because it's sort of written all in gibberish, so I'm going to have to sort of make my way through it. But this is not going to be the final part. I did say in the previous video that I might be able to do all the nooks, all the details and everything in this final video, but sadly this is not the final video. I'm going to have to do another one because that would be for the lifeboats and all the handrails and any tidying up along the way. So that's that'd be for part 10. Anyway, on to part 9. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fly to the bridge, or the roof of the bridge, this area here. I've got a bit of lag going on here, so expect a jump cut soon. So we'll go to the front wall of the bridge along the top, and we'll go to the first block of the wood, and we're going to count back to the 23rd block of wood. So that's the first one. We're going to count all the way back to the 23rd, which is, that's 20, 21, 22, 23, and on the 23rd block we start building. Now this is going to be it's a platform, sort of like a lookout, but not as pronounced. You can just see it on the, you can see where the crosshairs are there. That's where the platform is, just right there. You can see it right in front of the funnel. That's on the prototype, by the way. So it's it looks a bit weird, but when it's on place it'll be alright. Anyway, you put your centre block down, and then you're going to build it 7 blocks wide, so that's 3 other sides, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then the sides you just build 3, 1, 2, 3 like that, connecting to the thing like that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, connecting to the funnel base like that. And then you want to increase this to 4 blocks high, so that's 2, 3, 4. Same the other side, 2, 3, 4, and then across the front. So really it's just a big cube effectively. And across the back you can well, we'll leave the back for the minute, but I'll worry about that in a minute. For the front of it, we'll sort of make this into a vent sort of thing. So remove 4 blocks there, and replace it with grey, and do the same this side. So this isn't me actually going by what I've seen or what I've done on the prototype. This is just me doing a random thing, because I really don't know why I'm doing this, because I didn't do it in rehearsal. But there we go. So we've got basically making this into a vent. Alright, so now for the top, we're going to get wood blocks, which are that one, and on the top centre block we add 2 blocks of wood like that, and then you add a white block like that. So this is the beginning of the platform rather. So this is now the front wall of the platform, and this front wall is going to be 9 wide, so it's 4 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. And then you want a row of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, and then 2 again like that. So I did the same on the other side. So I want a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and 2. Like so, and there's your front of your platform, should look something like that. And then for the sides of the platform we want to build 4 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then 2 that way like that, so it's out to the side, and then 4 back, and then 2 that way. And then you want to build 6 going back towards the funnel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So do the same on the other side, so we'll do 4 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, and then 6 back inwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, connecting to the funnel. And that is the base for foundations of the platform. And the next job you want to do is just to add the wood decking to this area, and it shouldn't take too long. What I'll do, I'll just do a few blocks so you can see how the decking is added, like so, and then I'll use the fill tool to fill in the rest. So we use fill wood 100 or 200 rather, and there we go. That's the wood decking all in place, and the platform is in place like that. Now it looks weird, it kind of looks like, I don't really know what it looks like. It looks like a moustache on it, you know what I mean? Or a smiley face. But that's the platform, and then what I'll do now, instead of doing it later on, I'll just add the handrails to it. So just go to the back end and just add the iron bars around the edge. and just saves a bit of time in the final video, because the final video of each tutorial usually consists of me just building iron bars, so I'll save a bit of time and do a little bit in this video. There we go, that's the platform all done. And for the back wall, which I didn't fill in, we can just go inside here and just add a couple of rows of white blocks to cap this off. There we go, so you got a tunnel now. Yeah, there we go, that's the platform. And there's no access to it because I haven't put no stairs in place, but I suppose you can put a staircase through the funnel. And up that way is probably the only way of getting to it. But never mind. Anyway, that's that platform, and then we're going to add a couple of vents to the top of the funnel, top of the bridge wheelhouse, which is here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 back on the wood on the centre block, and then 1, 2 out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 1 there like that. And do the same this side. 1, 2, 3, and there. And there we go. There's 2 vents on top of the bridge, and that's that area done there. Just going to quickly pop over to the prototype a second, because I think there's something I need to do but I haven't done yet. Just bear with me a second. La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. And yeah, it's just this area here is just this wall here, because I haven't added that yet. So what I'm going to do, fly over back to where we were. Diddly diddly dee diddly dee diddly dum. Right, there we go. Right, so on this deck here, which is one below the bridge, we've got the this area here, and there's no wall on the edge of it, as you can see. It's sort of a sheer drop at the end of the deck. So what we're going to do, just going to add, using white blocks, just add a wall or a barrier to the edge of the deck. And this will go to roughly underneath the bridge wings, or just behind the bridge wings. So we just build out around to the side. So we're underneath the bridge wings now. Then we go a couple more rows up to this last row here. So we're at the deck open, or goes out by one more block here at the very edge. We'll stop there. So this area here will be iron bars up to the centre like that, or up to the middle like that. So that's that side. You can see the white wall and then iron bars. It looks a bit weird, so if you want to, you can put a wall there like that and have the iron bars around like that. It's entirely up to you. I'm just sort of giving you a rough idea. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'll just add the wall. So we'll go around the side. And to that, and then we add the iron bars here. And there we go, that's that deck, well, that area of the deck done. My nose is running and I can't find anything to blow my nose on. Got a cold again. Right, so that's that little job done. Pardon me. Right, so now what we're going to do now, I'm going to look at my notes, bear with me a second. Okay, back again. I had to do a quick jump cut there because the Minecraft went into a spaz mode again. Anyway, next job we're going to do is add a couple of staircases to the side of the top superstructure. We're going to go to the back end of the funnel, the first funnel, and where you got the support base, you're going to go to the centre block of the support. So behind funnel number 1, got the support base here, centre block here, and on the wood decking we're going to count back to the 15th block. So that's the first block there. We're going to go to the 15th back, and that's 12, 13, 14, 15. On the 15th block, you're not going to build anything. You're going to, well, actually, I'll put a centre block there so I know what I'm doing. And then you're going to go out to the 9th, out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to cut a hole there and then cut a hole there. So this is the beginnings of the stairs. I'll do the same on the other side. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and cut those 2 holes there. So at the beginnings of the staircases, right. So what we're going to do, get our stair blocks, which is that one. Pardon me. And we're going to build 2 stairs down. So put a stair block there, and well, stair block there as well. And then at the bottom put a wood block, and then to the side put a stair block and a stair block, and stair block, like that. So it's from the 9th block from the side, put a stair block, cut down, and then put a stair block then a wood block, and then stairs down to the deck below like that. So that is how that should look. And then what you do is just add white blocks around the edges. So put another one there, get rid of the window because you don't need that. And then at the bottom of the stairs here you put 2 up, then 2 up, and then 2 up in white like that. And then underneath put a block there and a block there and a block there, just to cover up the back of the stairs. And that is how that should look there like that. And then add your iron bars for the banisters, and it should look something like that. And then up here the iron bars will eventually go all the way around this deck as well, so the iron bars will end there. So plenty of access now to the top, so you just walk up these stairs and that way, and then you're at the top like so. And I can get rid of these iron bars for the minute because they're not needed just yet. I'm going to add them in the next video. Right, so that's that first staircase done. Now I should do the same on the other side. So on the 9th block we put a stair block, remove the white block, put another stair block, and then put a wood block, and then to the side put a stair block, stairs, stairs, stairs down to the deck like that. And these stairs are actually facing backwards because the first funnel's there. And what we do, get rid of that window, put a block, white blocks around the edge like that, and then at the bottom go 2 blocks up, 2 blocks up, 2 blocks up, underneath block there, block there, block there, like so. And then once again iron bars around the edge like that. There you go, that's that set of stairs there like that. So yeah, you can add another set of stairs as well up towards the second funnel as well. This is the main one. The prototype model I've got has only got this pair of stairs here on the front, but you can go ahead and add another pair of stairs or sets of stairs by the second funnel, sort of between the docking bridge and the funnel itself. You know, between the curved wall there. Just have to take into account where the placement of the doors and windows, because you may have to readjust them. But I won't bother putting the stairs in. This is just sort of a recommendation, sort of a set of stairs, sort of alongside, but not quite as far back as that deck bridge, docking bridge there. Sort of set of stairs along the side here. But it's up to you if you want to add them. You don't have to. It's not gospel, you know. You can add as many stairs as you want. So that's that. Bear with me a second when I check my notes as we move on to the next job. Right, so the next job we're going to go to the forward end of the second funnel, which is here. Go to the funnel base, which is here, on the centre block. We're going to do a set of cranes. There are 2 cranes that need to be added. They're both on the, well actually they go on the deck below this one, so we'll go to the deck below here, which is down here, which is the same deck as the where the stairs, or the bottom of the staircase. And there should be a couple of cranes to be added. So I'll go from the forward end of funnel number 2, and we're going to count forward on the wood. Can't read my notes actually. We're going to go to the 11th block forward. So that's that's block 1 there. I'm going to go to the 11th block forward. So that's 10 and 11 there. And then we're going to go. Actually, I'll put a centre block there. And then we're going to go out to the 13th out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then down below 11, 12, 13. So that's where we start the first mast. And I can't remember the colour we used. It's hardened clay, yeah, yellow hardened clay, and we'll start building that there. So it's 11 forward and 13 out to the side, but it's 10 out on the deck and then 3 out on the deck below. And then the crane itself is 16 high, so that's 1 already, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like that, so that's 16 high for the crane itself. And then on the 6th up, no, hang on, I think it's the 9th up, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, go to the 9th up, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 9th up, you're going to build 4 rows of 5 facing forward. So that's 1 already, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 4 rows of 5 like that for the crane arm. And what I'll do, I'll add a cap to the top, so sort of a weight cap. like so. So that's the top of the mast. And then for the rigging, which isn't really important at the moment, we'll just add... Actually, I don't know what to do, whether to use iron bars or not. I have on the prototype, but I haven't got them measured out where exactly they go. So I'll leave the rigging for now for the mast and come back in the next part and finish that off. So apologies for that one. But I'll do the same on the other side. So it's what is it, the 13th out? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we add the next crane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Add the cap to the top. And then to the 9th up. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Build 4 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting annoyed now. Right, there we go. So it's 4 rows of 5. So you've got 2 cranes there like that. And that's our little job done. Right, so before we start the main thing, which I really don't want to do, which is the aeroplane, we're going to add a few vents. I'm not putting these in any specific order, I'm just putting them at random. So they're sort of those L-shaped things. So I'll put a couple by the side of funnel number 2. So 3 up, 1 across. I won't bother doing the other side, I'll just put a few here and there. And then we'll do 2 up, 1 across. Same on the other side, 2 up, 3 up, 1 across. A couple more further forward. Like I said, I'm not doing these in any specific order, I'm just putting them at random. So 3 up, 1 across, same on the other side. 3 up, 1 across. I have got a lot more on the prototype over there, but I haven't got any I haven't written down where they go. That's what I'm trying to explain. So you can put them wherever you like at random. They will fill out the details of the ship, but I haven't got them their places written down, so I don't really know where to put them. But if you want me to, in the next video, just say, and I'll do a flyover of the prototype of where the roughly where they go. So that'll be left for another day. Right, so that's the vents, and I'm just going to read my notes before I start anything else, so bear with me a moment. Right, checked all my notes, and I think got all the little jobs out of the way, so now what we're going to do now is add the aeroplane gantry and the little biplane that goes on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to funnel number 1, so funnel number 1 is here. And on the wood decking, so from the centre block on the wood decking, we're going to count back to the 42nd block, so 42 blocks back, so that's block number 1. And we count back a bit further to 42, that's 28, 39, 42, there we go, 42. And we'll start building. So we'll put a block there, and this is for the base of the gantry. And we're going to make this 3 wide, like that. And then behind that you want to add a row of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 3, 5, like that, and then behind that you want 7, so it's like that, so it's 3, 5, 7, scratch my nose, and then you want another row of 7 behind that, like that, and then behind that another row of 7. So it's 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, then after that you want 5, and then 3. So it's basically a sphere shaped thing. So as you can see, it's 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 3, 5, 3. So it's basically trying to create an oval or a circle and not doing it very well because it's Minecraft. Anyway, that's sort of the spindle or the base of the rotating platform that will support the aeroplane. Right, so in the centre of that you want to put a single block like that. No, 2 blocks, sorry. So put 2 blocks like that. And then put a block at each side like that. So put a T basically. So centre block and then 1 block out to the sides. And then from the side blocks you want to build forward and back 15 blocks. So I build forward 15 I build forward first, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I will make sure that is 15 because it sort of lagged a bit. So that's 15 forward, and then 15 behind. So we'll go to the area behind and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like so. So it's 15 forward, 15 back. And I'll do the same on the other side. So I'll do 15 back at this end, and then 15 forward. So this, like I said, this is the cradle that will support the plane. So it's 15 forward and 15 back like that. It's basically a giant H. And then at the end of each 15, you want to build 2 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 up like that. So like I say, at the end of the 15, you want to go 4, 4, and then 2 up. So I do the same for all the other 4 rows or 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 up. Then down the other end, we'll do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 up, and then same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 up. And there you go. There's your gantry taking shape. And then between the forward and the back, from the tops of the 2, or the second block up of the 2, build all the way forward or back, whichever direction you're going, to the other opposite end. So it's all the way across to join to that 2 there, and do the same on the other side, all the way back in my case, to connect to there, and you should have a shape that looks something like that. Looks weird, but it'll look good when it's done. Alright, so at each end you put a block there and there to join them together, so you got a square like that. Do the same on the other side, like so. And what we're going to do is add the pillars. I can't remember how the pillars are spaced. I think they're 2 blocks spaced apart. So I'll go from this end and put a pillar there and then a pillar there. And I think they're 2 blocks apart. So just bear with me while I sort this out, see if it's right. So pillar and then pillar, 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 and pillar. And yep, that is fine. So if you start from the centre and then work outwards, each pillar being 2 blocks apart from each other, and it should all look fine. So carry on this side, adding the pillars like so. So you got the pillars like that supporting the gantry. And I'll do the same on the other side. So start from the centre, then we add our pillars. That side, and then the final end over here. And there we go, there's the gantry all done. And it should look something like that. So it's on a spin block, or it would be if in real life, and it should look something like that. I think when I convert this to From the Depths, I might make this into a functioning launch pad or a functioning rotating platform, because all it needs under there is a spin block, and it should work. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, that's the gantry done. And then from the centre block of the top row, we're going to use red blocks, and we're going to start the aeroplane. I put the plane on the centre for centre of gravity and all things like that, but really it should be at one end, because the plane is sort of ejected, if you like, using a big elastic band, I think. I'll start from the centre. So from the centre of the gantry, put a red block, and then I'm just trying to read my notes here. Yeah, so there should be 7 long. So that's the first block, and then 3 forward, and then 3 back, or in my case 3 back, then 3 forward. So it's 7 like that. Same on the other side. So these are the floats of the plane. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 like that, and then centre block again. We go 1 block. We'll go for the centre of the 7. Go 1 block forward, so it's on the gantry, and put a block there and a block there. So you got the supports like that. Now I'm trying to do this. I've got a diagram drawn for me here, but it's not very good. So we put a block there and a block there. So you got 4 blocks like that. Got the 2 floats, or the skids if you like, and then you got the support blocks like that. Now this is where things get a bit arsey-farty. back to the white blocks, and we'll put a white block between the two pairs of skid supports, and then put a block in between, and there should be 5. So that's 3 already, and 1 block there, and 1 block back. So it's all symmetrical still at the moment, but one end will have to be the front of the plane. So I'm going to be building facing backwards. So that's 5 like that. And then on the front 2 of the 5, you build 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the front of the plane like that. And then for the back of the plane, you go for the final 2, and you build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you build 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 4 forward, 6 back. So that's sort of the outline of the plane. And then from the first block of the 4 on the front, you go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that to build the sort of side pods. Same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gradually taking shape. And then behind the hole in the middle, because you've got a hole there now, put a block there like that. So now it's sort of an air scoop. Then we use quartz slabs. Alright, I'm going to get the quartz slabs. And we're going to add a quartz slab there to create the sort of the sort of Formula 1 shark fin style thing. Like that. And then under the nose, here we put another slab there like that. And then under the tail as well, we'd put another slab under there as well. So we've got the it sort of looks like a dragonfly at the moment, but the nose is 4 long, the tail is 6 long. I think that's fine. Then on the end of the tail, we put a single block like that, and then we put a couple of quartz slabs rather out to the side. So this is definitely the tail, as you can tell. And then for the wings, there's going to be 2 sets of wings because of course it's a biplane. We go to the side, working on the left hand side. So we've got the row of 4 on the side, and we're going to build out from the first block here, first block of the 4 on the side, and we're going to build out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the row behind it build 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So that's your shape of your wing. So it's 5 for the front plane, 4 for the back. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So the plane is gradually taking shape. Now for the top row of wings, we're going to use wood fence to create the supports. And we're going to put a support roughly second block of the wing, put a block there, or a stick there, and another one, and then like that. So it's sort of an upside down golf club, if you like. So do the same on this side. Second block of the wing, 2 up, 1 forward, like that. And then for the top row of wings, just put a slab on the top of the wing there, like that, and like that. So the top wing will sit 1 block forward of the bottom wing, and the top wing will be the same dimensions as the bottom wing. So it's out to the side like that, and we'll join them together first across like so, and then build them out to the same width as the bottom wing. So you can see bottom wing is the same as the top wing, or the top wing is the same as the bottom, and then we just add the back end of the top wing, but 1 block shorter. Not explaining it very well, but if you can see it better than I can speak it, then there you go. But there's the top wing in place, like so, and that is almost the plane done. So one more job is to add the propeller. I haven't done this very well, but put that there and that there like that, maybe like that. Looks weird, but that's all I can do. But I think that will do for the aeroplane. It looks like an aeroplane, doesn't it? That's the main thing. And you can actually sit in it. And yeah, so that's the aeroplane. So what this does, the plane will sit on this gantry. The gantry will rotate out to the side, and then the plane will be sort of flung off on elastic, I think, or on a cable, and flung out to the side. And it wasn't. I don't think the real ship had a biplane. I think it was a single-winged aeroplane, but I put a biplane because it looked better. So there we go. That's the aeroplane, and that's pretty much it for this part. There is a few more jobs that need to be done, but I'll do them in the final part. So the lifeboats is the main job that needs doing. So the lifeboats will go, of course, on the boat deck, but that will be for part 10. And there's also an opening on the side of the bow as well, which will be added later on in part 10. Just below the bridge area there's an opening in the side of the hull which will be a sort of open promenade, but we'll add that later on. And also the iron bars which will go around all the superstructure as well. So that is a job for part 10. But that's pretty much it for part 9. I'm not going to do no more because I'm rambling and I'm sort of, my voice is starting to go. So yeah, that'd be the final part, hopefully part 10. So that is pretty much it. One more thing. As per usual with all my tutorials, the ship that we look at will be converted to From the Depths and will suffer a similar fate to all the other ships. Destroyed and sunk. That's pretty much how the tutorials are summed up at the end of the day. They go with a sinking. But yeah, that is pretty much it for part 9. So part 10, like I explained, will be the lifeboats, the open deck and the iron bars, and that will be it. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return in part 10. So bye for now.